Featuring more than 40 classic hits, such as My Girl and Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Motown the Musical tells the story behind the hits as Diana, Smokey, Barry, and the whole Motown family create the soundtrack of change in America. If you haven't seen this show, you have 1 week left before it leaves town. To whet your appetite even more, here's a clip that just might do the trick. Wow. Well, earlier this week, Alberto Vasallo sat down with a very special member of the Motown musical cast. Take it away, Alberto. Let's listen.
Yes, Byron. Motown the Musical is still in town till next week, till next February 15th at the Boston Opera House. And as you said, I have a very special member of the cast with me today, Jesse Nager, who plays Smokey Robinson, one of my heroes.
Yep.
Thank you for coming by.
Anytime.
Now, wait a minute. Before we go, okay, before we start, now you look more like Smokey Robinson in the production.
Yeah,
right?
I got my jerry curl, my mustache, my heels popped me up a little bit. Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, I just because I have a picture of. We're gonna see the real Smokey in a little bit.
All right.
But before we get to that, give me a highlight of your journey because you are a local kid, right?
Correct.
Malden, Somerville,
yep.
Mary Flynn Murphy Dance School in Somerville.
Yeah, learn from Sharon, learn from the best.
Well, you give her a nice shout out, huh?
Yeah, how about that?
So when did you know that you had this in you to sing and dance and perform?
Actually, my mother put on a Jackson 5 album, and Little Michael was going off, and I was dancing around the house, and so she decided to put me in dance lessons, and that's how it all started, just from there.
All right, so it's funny because now you're playing, in a production that features
Correct.
the history.
Full circle.
Full circle for you. Unbelievable. Yeah. All right, that's awesome. Now, what do you consider was your big break in the business? For someone who's watching and said, well, I got a little kid, I got a little nephew who's the same way.
Right.
How did you go about, kind of getting here where you are today?
I did a lot of studying. You have to study your whole life. I went to University of Michigan for musical theater, and from there we did a showcase in New York where all the agents and casting directors came, and it was from there that I got my first musical in New York, which was Fame on 42nd Street.
Oh wow! Now, for those who don't have your bio,
right.
Give me a little highlight of some of the other stuff that some of the other productions that you've played.
Yeah, on Broadway I was in Mamma Mia.
Yep.
I was in Mary Poppins, Good Vibrations, and Scandalous the musical. I've also sung with some incredible people: Mariah Carey, Shania Twain, Jason Mraz. That always helps.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Helps.
That's impressive. Yeah. All right, so now let's get to the show. If you haven't seen it, folks, then you're like me. I'm going to see it this week, so I'm going to be looking out for you. Right. But it's still at the Boston Opera House. Tell me what folks can expect when they go to see this.
Everything. They can expect all their favorite Motown songs. There's 60-some-odd songs in the show, so they're all jam-packed in there. There's costumes and lights and choreography, and it's just an awesome spectacle with tons of history. You get to see the background and how Motown was created and how Berry Gordy developed the entire thing.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the Temptations.
Temptations, absolutely.
Gotta have the Supremes?
Absolutely.
All right. And of course, you will be singing, right?
I'll be singing.
All right. So what's one of the songs? Because I like Cruising. Remember Cruising?
That's my song. I sing it.
Oh, you sing it?
I sing it.
Well, let me hear a little bit. I'm going to try to join you in fight.
Are you going to sing with me?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Obviously, I have zero talent singing. But
right.
let me see if I can get it, and then I'll...
You're gonna fly away, glad you're going my way. I love it when we're cruising together.
It's not a duo, so that's why.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like it. I like it.
you.
Cruising. That is the Motown musical, still at the Boston Opera House. All right, you're from Boston.
Correct.
A lot of people in the audience, family members, friends?
Yes, absolutely, all the time.
All right, good, good. All right, so how did you research for Smokey? I mean, obviously you love the music,
yeah.
But did you watch videos?
Of course. I mean, we're so lucky nowadays that we get YouTube, so we can just spend hours and hours researching. We also, the Motown 25 special is actually what the musical is about. It bookends the musical. And so we watch that a lot and just make sure you really hone in on these characters because these are real people. You can't make it up, right?
Oh, I know Smokey's for real because I have a photo. He was sitting right there where you're the real Smokey Rob back in 2007. Let's take a look at this photo for the fit. See, he's sitting right there where you are. That's the real Smokey Robinson. That's the real me in 2007.
Crazy.
Looked a little bit younger, but anyways, so that was Smokey. And you're going to look a lot more like that Smokey or the younger Smokey?
All of it. You know, the show spans about 40, 50 years.
Oh, so you age.
So I have the Jerry curl Smokey, I have the Afro Smokey, I have the pressed Smokey. Got all of them.
Man, that's awesome. All right, for our viewers, give me when we go see this, give me the one moment that we know you'll be thinking of us in Boston. Your
Well,
Boston
it's got to be
audience.
Cruising, right?
Yeah, I know it is. If he's singing Cruising,
When I sing
that's
Cruising, it's for you
Urban
guys.
Update, Urban Update people. All right, so listen, I'm really glad you came by here
Absolutely.
today. I mean, it was a treat to meet you. Want to see the transformation. Boston Opera House. Right up until Sunday, huh?
Correct.
One whole week.
That's
and
it.
you were a Pats fan, so you celebrated this week in Boston.
Went nuts, just like everyone else.
Good, good. All right, my friends, I'm going to kick it back to Byron, and thank you so much for stopping by.
Anytime.
All right, awesome. Back to you, Byron.
Okay, Alberto. Motown the Musical, definitely a must-see. When we come back, a Mattapan native and businesswoman living the American dream right here on Urban Update.